All right, we are here with the one and only Paddy the Baddy. Saturday night, history in the making, interim title potentially. How you feeling, Paddy?
Feel amazing. I do. I've never felt this good going into a fight, and it's going to be a spectacular night come Saturday night.
I thought you were going to say there's no maybe, Bisping. This is done. This is written in the stars.
It's happening. So I've already visualised it all. I know what's going to happen. I'm gonna be leaving the arena with the world title.
So we just spoke for about 20 minutes on the TNT Sports show. So I know you're happy wherever this goes. On the feet, on the ground, wherever this goes, you feel that you're just leaps and bounds ahead of him everywhere.
Yeah, I know that, as I said, people think that this is striker versus grappler, and I know I can stand with Justin Gaethje, and I'll show everyone that.
I spoke to him earlier, and I'm sure you've heard him say stuff like this, so it's not like I'm stirring the pot or whatever. He fully expects that. He thinks you're going to come at him. He thinks that you're not going to be scared one little bit. He fully expects you to go at him, swing with everything that he has, which is that kind of surprised me. I thought he would expect you to try and be a bit more strategic. What do you think about that? The fact that he's expecting you to come right at him.
I'm still going to be strategic. Like, I'm not just going to stand in the pocket with him and start swinging.
Yeah.
Because that's just stupid doing that with Justin Gaethje. Yeah. But people think I'm just going to be shooting in within the first 10 seconds. I'm not.
Well, no, of course, yeah.
I don't need to. Like, when the takedown opportunity arises, I'll take it. You know what I mean? But I'm not going to go hunting for it because I don't need to. I can outstrike him. I can keep him at range and kick him everywhere and catch him on the end of my shot. He walks on into punches, and you can't keep walking onto my punches for 25 minutes. When
he fought Khabib Nurmagomedov, he lost via submission. When he fought Charles Oliveira, he lost via submission.
And Charles dropped him first. Remember, people seem to forget that. Charles dropped him, and I've got more power than Charles.
Oh, shit, yeah, maybe. What's this going to mean to you? I mean, you set your stall out right from day one. You were a big star on Cage Warriors. You had a massive following. You come over here to the UFC. Mate, you've taken over it, right? My son, Lucas, he's 15. He's got a girlfriend. She comes in. She knows I do something for the UFC. She doesn't know anyone about it, but she says, do you know Paddy Pimblett? I mean, that's just mental, but it shows like how you've connected with this younger generation. Why do you think that is?
I think it's just because I'm myself. You know what I mean? I'm authentic. I don't try and put on an act for no one. I'm just me. What you see is what you get.
Yeah. All right, today's video is sponsored by Underdog. Now, football season is here. In fact, football season has almost finished, but it's not too late for you to make some dough. That is correct. Playing on Underdog is easy. Just pick if your favorite players will go higher or lower on stats like touchdowns, rushing yards, receptions, and more. Get them right, and you could win a massive multiplier on your cash. All you got to do is make 3 to 5 picks and progressively win more based on how well each pick performs. Win a little on a decent night, win a lot on a great night. In fact, up to 250 times your money. Each pick has 3 rungs to it. All of your picks have to hit a rung to get that payout, and each streak starts by making 2 picks. If both picks are correct, the next pick for the streak becomes available. Get 11 correct, and the prize is yours. I'm telling you, it's very, very simple. And by the way, this week is UFC 324, so Underdog will have a special promo for the upcoming UFC fight, so be sure to check out the app on Friday at 12 noon Eastern to see the latest promo. So what are you waiting for? Download the app today and use the promo code Bisping, and you will get $75 in bonus entries when you play your first $5. Only at Underdog and only with the promo code Bisping. Underdog. Make picks, win money. I mean, when you win the belt, you go back to England, what's that going to mean to you? I mean, yeah, for Liverpool, it's great, but also for the country.
Yeah, of course. Like, we always say about how we're Scousers, but we're English as well, so I'll be the 4th champ from England, from the UK. So it's not the same as saying the first Scouse champ, though, is it?
Yeah, no, exactly. Well, there can only be one, Paddy. There can only be one first. I hate to say it, but there can only be one. No. But mate, regardless, unbelievable. I saw you say something recently, and you're absolutely right. And you're damned if you do, if you're damned if you don't. People always want to talk shit. They say, oh, well, Luigi Benjamini wasn't easy. And then Tony Ferguson was on the way out. And now Justin Gaethje is 37. I saw you talking about that. This is still Justin Gaethje, though. He's still dangerous. He still went toe-to-toe with Fiziev for 15 minutes, dropped him in the second or third round, whatever it was, and Fiziev's one of the best strikers.
And everyone says Fiziev would beat me.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I can't win, lad. Everyone before the Chandler fight was like, he's going to knock him out. I beat him. It's like, oh, he's old, he's washed. Same with Bobby Green. Everyone said Bobby Green's going to dog walk Paddy on the feet. And then I choked him out in 3 minutes. Everyone said, oh, he's finished, he's washed.
Yeah.
But then Rufy beats him a couple of months later and he's the next big thing. So, like, it's just me. You know what I mean? I'm a polarising person. People love and hate me.
But it's the best way to be. Never, you can't change. You can't try and please people.
Exactly. You don't want to please everyone. You don't want to conform to what people want. I'm unapologetically myself, and I always will be.
When I saw you in Doha, you were playing paddle, and you were absolutely ripped. I was talking about this on on my podcast. I'm like, he knew about this fight. When did you find out about this fight?
I didn't find out about this fight till a week or two later.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Because
I thought that I could fight Ilia on this card.
Right.
So I was still like 88, 89 kilo there.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What are you now?
76.3 this morning.
What are you going to get to? 70?
70.3.
70.3.
6 kilos now for me, lad.
Really?
I've done 8 overnight.
Oh, shit, man.
So I'll wake up even lighter tomorrow.
So I've been in America so long, I'm bastardized. You know, everything's pounds to me.
Well, for Chandler, I got back from the press conference the night before, and I was 170.5.
Right.
12 hours before the weigh-in, had to be for 156.
Yeah.
Made it easy.
Yeah.
Now I woke up this morning, 1.6 now.
Right. Okay. All right. So you're ahead of the schedule.
Yeah, ahead of the schedule.
Right. So you get the job done. You win the belt. Ilia Topuria. What's going to happen with Ilia?
He's getting his little head punched in. It's as simple as that. Like, I want to show everyone why we have weight divisions. I want to show the difference. And I'm not just going to stand in front of them like Charles did and let him punch me in the face.
How did all this start between you two, the beef?
Just again, people taking what I say and misconstruing it. You know what I mean? Him not being able to understand proper English and not getting what I say.
What was that? Were you making a joke about something?
Yeah, who was he? Guram, the bum who's being cut now.
The lads.
Yeah, the one who's not even in the UFC anymore because he's a crab. He was saying, I'll welcome him to the UFC. I ended up saying, who are you talking to? You fake Russian. Where he had a beard and no hair. I was like, and then they all jumped on me. I was like, no, they don't like the Russian shout, do they? So I was just like, no wonder the Russians terrorise yous.
Oh, shit.
And then they took the fact I said terrorised and said that I want kids to get bombed.
I was just in Georgia. I just did a little bit of filming
I was with Giga Chikadze last year or the year before, and he was cool.
Yeah.
He was a proper cool dude. He come up to me and shook me hand and spoke to me about it. And Ilia done it the opposite way. Ilia tried to jump me with 10 other people while I was on my own and still got something bounced off his head. Yeah,
what I was going to say, I was just there and like, I was going for runs around the streets and stuff and they've got Russia all over the place. So it's like, but you didn't know.
I didn't know.
You didn't know.
People are like, of course he knew about it. I'm like, how would I know about a war in Georgia? Are you mad? Do you think I like a bit of history, but I know World War I, World War II, Vietnam.
Sure. There was another misunderstanding recently with Dan Hooker.
Yeah.
You know, what you said and then his reaction. And you know I did a video on it.
Yeah,
saying that
people just don't get British humour. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I never said a bad word about his mum. That's the thing. What's pissing me off? I don't bring families into stuff. I never have. I never said a bad word about his mum. It was an analogy to say how bad his wrestling is.
100%.
It was nothing to do with his mum. I hope nothing like that's ever happened to his mum.
No, of course.
But the way he reacted, it was like it has.
Yeah, because I defended you in that video, and then everyone came for me.
That's what I mean.
I always knew you were a piece of shit, Bisping.
Anyone that defends me, or whenever I say anything, it gets misconstrued on purpose, just so people can hate on me.
So
I'm used to it.
I explained it to my wife because obviously she's not interested in MMA.
Yeah.
She could not give a shit. I said, listen to this. What do you think about that? And she was like, what are people getting upset for? He didn't say anything bad. But Americans, they're you mentioned moms, and Dan's not American, but even still, you know what I mean? They're a little bit weird like that, like Michael Chiesa against, who was it? Kevin Lee, he jumped out.
We say stuff about each other's ma's all the time. You know what I mean? That was normal in school. Oh, your ma's fat. You know what I mean? That was just normal.
Yeah. What about Dan Hooker though? Because I mean, you two went pretty nuclear.
Well, lad, as I say, I said about how bad his wrestling was, and then he brings up my friend who's killed himself and basically tries to say it's my fault he killed himself. And he put something stupid like I thought we were friends. When he said to me when we was in Qatar, I hate anyone who's ranked above me. I can't be friends with people ranked above me. You know what I mean? And I'll never be his friend then, because he'll never be ranked above me because he's a bum.
Well, regardless, we're not here to make friends anyway.
No, exactly.
It doesn't matter, do you know what I mean?
But as I say, he's a bum. Benoit St. Denis is probably going to beat him. He's 5-5 in his last 10. He's in my rearview mirror. Once I beat Justin Gaethje, I'm talking undisputed titles while he's fighting other crabs in the division.
When you beat Justin, do you think you fight Ilia at the White House?
No. I don't really want to fight on the White House card. Just
really?
I wouldn't be able to have all my friends and family there.
That is a fact. That is a fact.
It'd be like an invite-only thing.
Yeah.
And I wouldn't be able to have everyone that's come to support me for every fight. So I wouldn't want to leave anyone out.
See, I'm not just trying to say the right thing to you now, because you're standing here. But that speaks a lot about you, Paddy, that you would forego fighting at the White House because your friends and family that have supported you all the way through your career couldn't come and watch that fight.
That's just
that's pretty mind-blowing to me.
That's just the way it is, you know what I mean? Like, I've got a certain group of friends and family that have been to every fight. They followed me everywhere, and I wouldn't want any of them to miss watching me fight. You know, I do this for them as well as myself.
And of course, there's going to be thousands of Scousers out here Saturday night.
Yeah.
I just got here this morning. I've heard they're running up and down the strip. They got the wigs on.
Well, lads, all my family and friends aren't even here yet. You know what I mean? My wife's on a flight now on her way in. So is my dad. And then all my mates are flying in Thursday, Friday. So,
and you said you had to buy 250 tickets as well.
Yeah.
You're a popular man, Paddy.
And then obviously that's just people who I know who are my friends and family.
Yeah. Unreal, mate. All right then. Prediction. How does this end? When does this end?
He gets finished in 3. I don't see us getting to championship rounds, just like Michael Chandler. I don't see it getting that far.
Okay, well, mate, I just spoke to your videographer. Was it you? Liz. Blaze. Liz?
Blaze.
Oh, it could be a Liz. I don't know. I was saying, the most powerful mind is this. And you are rock solid in your mind, Paddy. I was going to wrap this up, but where does that come from? Where's this unbreakable confidence come from?
I'll be honest, I don't even know myself.
Yeah.
But it's any other walk of life, I'm not this confident. Don't believe in myself as much, but when it comes to fighting, I know how good I am. I know that I'm going to be a world champion, and I've always said it since, before I even had my first fight at 16, when I first started training, I said that I was going to do this and be a world champion, and I'm going to do it. And I always say fighting's like 90% mental. People think it's physical, it's not.
There's plenty of big, strong, athletic people out there.
Yeah, that are amazing in the gym.
Yeah, of course,
but then when the bright lights are on and they're underneath them, they shit themselves.
I go in gyms all over the world, I train with someone, I'm like, shit, this guy could be a world champion.
Yeah.
He's sleeping in his car and he's got a losing record. Because on the night, he gets his arse kicked.
That's it. And you've got to believe in yourself. That's what I always say to the younger kids who ask me for advice. Say, believe in yourself and listen to your coaches. Yeah,
I took the piss out of Luke Rockhold and I said, conceive, believe, achieve.
Oh,
it's actually true, though.
Not conceive.
Yeah, no, I know.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Not in year 6.
Mate, that's a good place to end it, Paddy. All the best, mate. Come on, let's go. All the best. Paddy Pimblett, ladies and gentlemen, you know what to do. Subscribe.